nästan ett år. Tisdagsmöte. Ja.
Har vi någon dagordning? Har vi någon ekonomiska berättelse vi går igenom?
Ja, vi har olika på Discord, vi har massa uppskrivet där, så vi har olika som pratar, varje typ ego-talk och vi har lite andra saker, lite allt möjligt, så att Linus har koll på det mer än mig, så att ja.
Okej.
Vi är allting uppskrivet, så att ja. Så varje tisdag...
Men det är inte så formellt. Alltså de här veckomötena är inte så formella.
Ja, precis. Nej.
Ja.
Men när
det är ju första gången jag är här, så jag är här som åhörare.
Du är varmt välkommen. Och sen när det väl börjat trilla in lite folk så kör vi på engelska, för vi är lite olika. Det är inte alla från Sverige här. Så.
Okej.
Men vi väntar in lite grann.
I see. Ja.
Great!
Men vad fan, det här är sin ju.
Ja, precis. Det är jag med en avatar. Precis, exakt. Detta är mitt som jag gjort. Detta är alla mina händelser jag har haft. Eller jag har fortfarande kvar. Den har jag kvar. Och den...
You get the Swedish silver? It sounds... Is it possible to make any sense of it?
Fast det är inte utan i försäljning.
Okay. I'll try to translate at some point.
Så att det är ingenting jag har haft, men det ska jag köpa sen när det kommer.
Hallå?
Ja, med alla de här.
Oops,
nu har jag index.
Den här filmen.
Det är också fingertracking.
Another Swede? We have many Swedes today.
Du är det fingertracking på den andra, så det där.
Bitcoin, fan vad nice.
Är det fingertracking på det där som index?
Ja, det är det fingertracking. Ja, det är det fingertracking på det.
Nice.
Yes,
det kostar dubbla som index, 20 000 för det där.
Något, jag vet inte. 15,
typ
12, vet inte.
Nu ser jag att den där är ju helt åt fanders.
En kaffekopp. Var är den?
Mumset. Vart är stapler? Stapler?
De manifesterar...
Jag tror det fanns en kaffemaskin här någonstans.
Sådär någonting.
Nej. Det finns ingen. Inte än. Jag har inte hunnit vara inne. Jag jobbar så mycket så jag har inte orkat uppdatera världen.
Vem är det som gillar så mycket bitcoins? Är det du, Shinin?
Nej, det är Linus som handlar om det bitcoins. Han är inom bitcoin. Han har minat mycket. Så pratar han om det.
Back in the days. Precis.
Yeah,
och då inte längre eller?
Nej, inte så.
Jag minar just nu. Eller nej, jag stängde...
Ja, just det. By the way, we are on stream. Så att... Så det är bra att känna till. Nej, det var sen 2017 har jag hållit en väldigt låg profil och lämnat det där bakom mig. Men jag är fortfarande inom blockchain och håller på inom branschen så att säga. Men trading och sånt har jag avslutat sen 2017. Hello Laserlink, Swedish or English? What do you prefer? Swedish?
Anders vän.
Min son där.
Another Swede.
Full body fari.
Let's see, who else has arrived?
Full body.
Okay, Silver, Ducky Duckson. Opsvi. Hello Ducky. Welcome.
Make it 18 plus.
Så ska man bara sätta sig eller strax till...
Ja, precis. Vi brukar vänta in några minuter till. Det är fortfarande folk som trillar in. Tom är på väg. Gillespie är på väg in nu.
Ja, det är bra.
Damn staple, you're looking hella pretty.
Ja, jag tänkte om det var folk med quest som kommer in, så tar man en quest bland alla tar så.
Ja, hej.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Good day.
Yeah. Good day.
Good day. I lost the Tom Gillespie avatar.
Which one? The new one or the old one, or which one?
Det är som att jag vänsterhänt har skrivit en penna och så fått en bläck på.
Skärp, då kan du slå
You can find him in the world.
Du vet med vänsterhänt skriver så får man färg på handen.
No, that world.
Hallå Anton. Are you AFK?
Did you reinstall it or something? How come it disappeared?
No, it's not bugging. It's not bugging.
Eller så typ.
I think you can clone him.
Hello, Robert.
No, I have it here. Wait, I have it here.
Hello, Thomas.
I have it here.
Hello, Bent.
Hello, Linus.
Nice to see you.
I cloned it from you.
You look scary.
Yeah, but
Is
yeah,
this
hello.
your...
How did you succeed with the avatar thing?
No, it's a shirt.
No, real. I don't understand some things.
There's a diamond in the
I think I
middle.
will
I can see
spend
through
some
you.
time this week.
Ah, okay, no problem.
You can.
Let me know if you need any help.
Very good.
Yeah.
No,
done now?
this is...
Yeah, I will definitely ask you.
Public
I have it
avatar
on.
as well.
I have it
Yes, I
on
do.
now. You can try now.
Tjena!
Oh yeah.
Har man skulle ha sitta
Emos.
No.
Perfect. Yeah, no, save it.
What happened to the hip? Your hip was very broken. Are you wearing like a
Yeah, that's
suit
why I have.
or something?
Yeah,
Man
that's why.
sitter ner
Yeah, it
kanske.
was in full body. I didn't calibrate it
Om du
good,
vill.
so I just like it.
Hi.
Calibrate
Oh, you got a full body.
I need to
Yeah.
turn off my seat.
Hallå,
Det känns som direkt det som är med.
But now you have it.
Wait, I wonder where my... Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe
well.
I was being impatient and it just
You
didn't
have a new
work.
avatar.
Yeah, right.
No, I have not managed to get new one yet.
Vad liten
What's
jag
been
är.
It's very easy.
Yeah, I understand,
but
but
you
I
need-
actually made it.
Tre är kort.
Went to upload it to
Recording.
difficult. I don't know
The
what
shots,
happened.
the scenes.
Something happened.
You working?
Changed the
with
format.
them?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
messed
man,
it
it's
up
working
there
out.
also sometimes. I
Yeah.
have to try several times and suddenly the upload page comes up.
Okay.
Sometimes it is immediate and sometimes I have to retry
And,
a few times.
color
It seems to be
correction
very-
stuff.
Yeah, it seems to be
Jag
very
kan ge på
simple.
ryggen och
I
sitta
think I didn't have enough time.
Soon it's
Yeah.
ready, man. Soon.
Nice. So everything is ready for Veshat. No more scenes.
It's
Yeah,
only
we're
10
gonna wait.
minutes.
Everything
Oh
completed.
well.
Sorry, Robert.
I can't
You
guarantee
say
there's never
you say
going to
what?
be another scene in VR chat,
I
but
just listen.
Yeah.
No, nothing, but
for this film,
we can talk about many things.
Nice, thank you.
You need to tell me how to start with this computer in my summer house.
Actually,
Yeah, it does-
I've been watching some
The
of
computer in your
outtakes.
summer house.
Outtakes.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
the miner that will heat it for me.
Ah, yeah.
I think that could be an interesting just talk
We-
here. Very easy for
Yeah,
people
same
to
here.
just
I'm
start
gonna watch it
something.
tomorrow. Outtake or
Small.
Wednesday.
I think that's the best way to learn also.
I think we can
Absolutely, I agree.
show the Discord for all these people
Wow,
here.
it's
Sometime when
it's
complete
lagging a
them,
bit
we can
because
have
there are many people
in a-
joining.
in a call, video call, there I can join and see the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or we can-
Do you reckon
So-
we can play? Can we
Is it
play
like
the
that
solo
always?
games that way as well?
Yes, we
And
can
all the
even
new
call,
ones
like a video call.
are
And then
muted,
big-
and I cannot see them, so I have to turn them on.
Like Linus or someone.
Yeah, your settings. Yeah, go ahead, Benze.
Backflip worthy.
Yeah, awesome.
Make sure to tell them to turn off very poor avatars. They have to have very good quality avatar for not
And
getting
also
lag.
some...
Ah, okay.
Det är typ det är ett event här
Well-
tydligen. Vad ska börja?
Well, hello, welcome.
Ja, Thomas ska
Nice to see you again.
Nice to
Wow. Today will be crazy.
You're an absolute legend, mate.
Hello, Svea.
Dan, how's it?
Is that another Swede?
Popping some moves?
Perhaps. I guess so.
Finale in the movie, but he's that excited.
Jag kanske ska välja mindre avatar då.
Exactly, I was just praising ZZ for doing such a great job. And also yourself.
Ja, det var bra storlek. Okej.
Yeah, you guys did a really
Ja, nu sitter jag
great,
vanligt.
great performance.
That was good fun.
Okay, guys, let's get seated and try to get this going. We are
you.
many people today,
Yeah, there's a lot of people here today. Yeah,
and
that's cool.
we have the Bitman character arriving.
World.
That's Alex. That's my friend.
Ah, okay.
World.
Hello, Alex. Rich's friend, welcome. Okay, let's.
Alex is sitting. Alex is using the other device. He's sitting right next to me on the couch.
That's cool. That's cool.
So if Alex reaches over and if Alex reaches over and slaps you in the head, we'll see Tom's head jiggle sideways.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, If I push
No, I haven't been able to find a Deadpool one yet.
There you go. I just proved it. I pushed him.
Yeah, so the
Right
morph
on,
suit
well,
didn't
there's a lot of-
survive the race due to almost killing me.
Okay, so we have many people here today, but not the main person for today's presentation. So that's going to be interesting to see how we solve that. But let's start with the.
Who was it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be Star Wars today, right? With Matik.
Yep.
So let's
Matik,
let's get
right.
started with the ordinary things, and then we'll see if he gets here or not. Otherwise, we'll improvise and do something.
Otherwise we figure something out.
Yeah. We always do.
Detta är första Rotary i VRChat. Det har aldrig funnits innan i VRChat, så...
Vad fan är
Så vi försöker ha...
Men vad är det för något?
Linus, ska du förklara det till... Jag kan förklara det Linus, Rotary.
Yes,
Förklara det till Svea,
we'll
Linus.
try to get everything started, and since not everyone is Swedish, we'll talk English as every Tuesday.
Come on, no feet on the table.
CC, come on.
Feet on the table, I see, okay.
Good behavior, CC. Let's see, everyone seated.
My feet are in the air, what do you mean? They're not on the table.
Thomas, you find a seat?
Just point your laser.
Yeah, they're
Point your hand.
Okay, I don't see Loki today, I don't see Nichols today. So I guess I'll take care of the ordinary stuff, and then we'll see what we do later on. So let me start. Since we have so many new people here, I think most of you are from Sweden, right? I'll just do a very short, brief introduction, but I'll do it in English if that's okay. Robert, the sound is somehow spinning around in your speaker. Yeah, that's okay. Well, okay, let me just explain shortly what Rotary.click is about. So, Rotary is a worldwide organization or network of clubs. Let me temporarily mute my friend Robert. So, there are Rotary clubs all around the world, and there are more than 1.2 million members in total in all these clubs together. And in Sweden, I think we are, I don't know actually, but there's a few hundred clubs or so. Myself, I belong to a club in the town where I live, in Köping. And this club, a virtual club, is actually what is called a satellite club for Köping-Skele Rotary Club. So we are not yet enough paying members of Rotary to become a real official Rotary Club. But it is actually, and everyone hasn't heard this, but since last week board meeting of the Köping-Skele Rotary Club, we are officially a satellite club now. So that's cool. That's taken us about 4 months or so to get approved as a satellite club in Rotary. We still have to fill in some paperwork, and we have to get a few paying Rotary members, Rotarians, to reach to the next level so that we can become like a real Rotary club. So what Rotary is all about is service above self. It's about doing something for the community where you live. And in our case, since we live in different parts of the world, we can actually do it wherever we like. A common way to work in Rotary is that you cooperate with another Rotary club somewhere else in the world. For example, myself, in one of the previous Rotary clubs I was a member of, we did a project together with the club in Moshi, northern Tanzania, where Thomas is from, by the way. And we did a water project in a village called Mvoleni that Thomas presented a part of that project as a part of his presentation a few weeks ago. So every week we meet in this world, and we have a bit formal part of the meeting where we discuss how we can improve the world, how we can improve the meetings, and so on. And then we listen to someone that does a presentation. And we have had, most people here have done of our members. Tom, you have done a presentation. Benzer have done a presentation. Thomas has done a presentation. Let's see, who else? Robert, you have. CC, you have. I have. So we are trying to go through all our members. I hope I didn't miss anyone. So that everyone gets a chance to present themselves and who they are and what they have done. And also we have other presentations like I did, not about myself, I did about blockchain and Bitcoin. We had CC did not do about himself either. He did about different VR headsets and how VR chat works.
Yes.
So yeah, it could be different presentations every time. So in short, Rotary is about those two main things. One is the social thing. We meet every week. We get to know each other. We listen to different presentations. And the other thing is to do service projects. Projects either locally or globally to help people or help the community in one way or another. I guess that's my short version of presenting Rotary. Did I miss anything, Robert? You are probably the one here that knows most about Rotary other than me.
No, I think that's okay.
Thank you. It's approved. So we only have two things every meeting that we do before we let today's speaker start. And let me open Discord if I can find it. And we still don't have Matik here, right? So that is...
No.
So anyone here that... everyone here can start thinking about what we should do today on today's meeting, since it seems we don't have Matik here.
I think you get pain in your hands like that, CC. Yes. Straight.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we? Protocols. Let me just copy the protocol from last week. And today it's the 13th, yeah. And later on, I will take the meeting presence, everyone that is here today. And let's go directly to the first point, improvements and suggestions. Last week we said everyone should use an avatar that looks like the real person, if possible. We also said that we maybe should turn avatar cloning off when we use our own avatar. But can someone correct me if I'm wrong? But I think that's not necessary, right? You can't clone those avatars, can you?
I think you...
Well, it seems like
I'm
you
not
cannot.
sure if we can.
We tried.
Only if you have it
We
set to
didn't
private.
succeed a few days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, only if...
Only if you have it set
And I think
to private.
Okay.
I can add.
Well, either way, I think it's not a big issue if someone clones your avatar anyway, but that was last week's suggestions. Let's see. And also have other types of presentations other than ego talks, and today might be one of those. So do we have anything additional this week that we can put as a suggestion? Yes, Robert.
Can you hear me now, Linus?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I think it would be good to have this thing that we are doing right now also on the Discord, so we can write something about improvements and suggestions anytime.
Improvements channel, kind of a text channel to type.
Yeah, I
okay,
think that would be good.
We'll fix that right away. Improvement text channel on Discord. Perfect. Anything else?
One more thing.
Yes, Robert. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't see you.
Yeah. No, I think we could also discuss about projects. Maybe we can have that under the same point here. And one idea that I discussed a little bit with CC this week and a little bit with you also would be to have a first project where we could sort of develop a business center where anyone interested in this group could have an office.
A virtual office.
Maybe it is a virtual office.
That's cool.
So we could start to do some kind of business in here. Maybe we are very, very early, but I think that would be nice. And I think that it would also be interesting if the office could have one part where you can lock the door and one part that is freely open where you can even demonstrate or give away something.
Tack för follow, Jivan.
Maybe a film about something so you can go there and learn something without doing business.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sounds like a great idea.
I think one thing is that we add additional one text channel in Discord where we can discuss service projects and stuff. And the second thing I take from what you said is that we'll discuss with maybe CC and Benzo and maybe Silver Cherry if we can do something with the VR chat world and add, like, should it be a part of this world or should it be like a portal to go somewhere else?
I think it would be a new world. That's more easier to make a new world.
Yeah, so it will be like just a...
This one is kind of full with stuff.
Yeah, kind of. So let's put a portal here to, like, what should we call it then? Rotary.click office space something, or what could be a proper name?
Hello, John. Yeah, something like that would be good. We can figure it out later.
There's an event.
If any...
Yeah, but we could also have a part of it where we can even have offices that we rent out to people.
Ah.
So it is good if it is a name that is okay or, say, attractive to anyone.
Now you start thinking about how we can also generate some income for this group.
Yeah.
That's good. That is really interesting to start renting out space in a virtual world. Unfortunately, in this specific platform, that would be considered illegal or at breaking the terms of service. So we can't really charge anyone.
There's a difference. There's a difference there between breaking the terms and conditions and illegal. Like quite a massive.
Yeah, okay. Well, you might not get to jail. Maybe you just get thrown out. But for me, myself, if I get thrown out, it would be kind of bad. So let's try initially not to charge people for stuff.
Can we do it in a different? Can we do it in a different way? Maybe we can put up some kind of account, foundation or something, and then.
I've been looking into something similar, Robert. Robert, I'd be happy to work with you on that, because I've been looking at something similar as well. So maybe we can create a small task force or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do like this. Once again, we don't have any speaker today, as it seems. Hello, Nichols. Welcome. So let's try to go through the standard points of the day, and then we'll get back to this. Is that okay, Robert?
Yes.
So any other suggestions or yes, Tom, go ahead. Should I call you Tom or something else?
What does it say up
Yeah,
here?
Tom Peter Gillespie, of course. Sorry.
Okay.
9256.
So,
And you're playing on Steam.
no, I'm on
Quest.
No, not Steam, but next time. I would like to add one thing.
Sure, go ahead.
I think we have something very wonderful here. Especially tonight, we have a lot of new faces. I wonder if we would benefit from setting up a system for welcoming these people a bit more formally, like, you know.
That's a really good idea.
Maybe you guys all maybe you guys all know each other. I don't know, but I'm quite sure I just counted like 18 people in here, and I only know maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of them. So would it benefit to have a welcoming process? Some way to recognize these people?
Absolutely. I think 2 things I'll take from that. One is to welcome them to this community, this world. so that there will be a better way to understand what the fuck this is, because people might get into this world and see all these people and think, well, like we are sacrificing people or whatever. It's not that scary. So some simple introduction, like what this is and why we are here. And in the other direction, like you said, who they are, and
in the other direction, yeah.
So I think both of that.
You very often you do the explanation about what Rotary is to the newcomers, but we don't often hear from them. So if there was a way to have that addressed, I think it might be beneficial.
Yes, and today we have a good. It's since we don't have the speaker of today. Today I think we will have time for that. So I don't see a problem today. But in a normal meeting, if we have a speaker that will need his or her 30 minutes or 45 minutes, then it might be a problem if we have like 10 new members to introduce. But today, absolutely no problem. We'll have to think about how to do it.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important to identify a simple process for the future, so that we can get to know the new members a little bit fast. Like have a way to do that, you know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I agree.
But I think we can figure it out.
So any other? I put that in the Discord protocol. Anything else anyone has to add, like suggestions or? I even the question is for you as well, new people from Sweden that came here today, because you just came here and just met all these people and see this world. Is there anything you think we can improve to make it more understandable what this is or what we are?
Welcoming.
Some kind of welcoming.
Oh, I have one.
Was that Benzer?
Can we have a rule that people can have very poor avatar?
Is that possible to do, like technically, or is it just like a rule that we can try to?
It's the quality of the avatar that kind of makes the world laggy.
Okay.
If everyone has a very good avatar with less polygons, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah, and how about the ones you can make, like the one I'm using, the ones you make online? Is that are those okay?
That is very good.
Because then I suggest we proceed with trying to get everyone to use this kind of avatar that they can make themselves easily online. And we have a few exceptions that will yeah. Some people have always used one special avatar, maybe like Ducky Duckson, so I'm at least willing to do some exceptions, but in general I agree.
You can actually see the quality of the avatar if you press escape and
yeah,
above their head.
that one is good. We have Killer Keller. Your avatar is unfortunately very poor, and some other here as well. Thomas, your as well. But if everyone that comes here every Tuesday more or less, please make one of these avatars online. It's very simple. It's yeah, and they are good quality as well. Yeah, they are.
Sounds good.
Okay, any other suggestions?
Oui.
Otherwise, we have the planning of the upcoming meetings, and the idea was to have, well, Matik talked today about Star Wars, and next week we didn't know. So do we have any suggestions for the upcoming weeks?
I'm happy to do an ego talk one of the weeks if you want, because as I think one of the oldest members here, actually,
well,
probably done some of the weirdest stuff out there.
It's a tie maybe between Robert and you.
Also then.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can fight about it.
Yeah. It's probably closer than most people realize. My avatar is deceptively young. Is there a way to do PDFs or anything like that inside?
What we can do, but we don't have a video player inside here right now, and Quest users are not going to see a video player. So what we could do is to let everyone on a PC see like a video stream. But since...
Can we go somewhere else?
Well, still, anyone with a
Can we go somewhere else?
Quest, a Quest would still not see it, right?
Discord would be good.
Wherever we go.
Discord call, video call.
An alternative is to talk to either...
I'm used to presenting without anything as well, so...
Yeah, either you can talk
not
to
too bad.
CC or Benze if we somehow could get like a digital object into this world. So like if you plan to do something next Tuesday, maybe throughout this week or the weekend, if we could just add like a what is it called, this the object you can actually move around with like a texture on it. It would be kind of fun if it would be like boards that you could move around. So whenever you want to see the next slide, actually Robert or me would be carrying it from the we'll have to carry it inside the room, like a physical object.
Video players that would work on Quest, because I thought some of the cinemas worked on Quest.
Yeah, if you do find one, I will definitely try to include it in this world, because that's something we've been talking about earlier.
Well, if all else fails, I could stick something into a YouTube channel, set a portal up to a private cinema, and I'll put something on the screen there with a PDF on it that plays at fixed times.
Yeah, something like that. Something like let's try it. If you have time, let's try it after today's meeting. If anyone with a Quest could join and see if the video is actually working or not. Hello, Emilian.
Yeah.
We are working on a pickable coffee mug. Like you can pick up a coffee mug and bring it to the table.
That's cool. It's going to be available in this world.
Yeah, but it's not. The coffee mug is finished, but it's not implemented.
Okay, cool. Well, let's try to make something work for next week. Okay, so I'll put.
Yep, sure. That sounds good.
Let's see. What day is that then? It would be the 20th, right? 20th. Yeah.
Yeah, 20th.
So should I use your username? The wetware ER. EIA.
IA. Yeah, or Dan, whichever. I need to update this name actually because it's got my actual name on it as well.
So should we call it an Ego Talk, or you want to keep it to something specific? It sounded like you had a lot to talk about.
Just do it. Yeah, we just do a general ego talk.
Yep, perfect.
Just give people an idea of what I'm working on at the minute.
Okay, so do we have anything else? Any other suggestions for the week after that, the 27th of April? Or is that enough for now? Any suggestions, ideas?
May I add just one thing? Instead of like instead of asking for suggestions, perhaps we should just quickly like go around and just say a topic that interests us, and then we might see a pattern. You know, we might hear a certain topic come up a number of times, which means that we are agreed that this would be valuable for the group. So then we go out and find that person or whatever to do a presentation.
No, that's a terribly bad idea. Okay, next thing. No, it's a great idea. let's do that. Sorry, Tom. Let's do that.
Right. I got an emoji.
Are you looking for emoji for that? Oh my. So should we go rest around the table and see if we have any suggestions for topics, and see if we can get like you said see any patterns.
Let's go get the. Yeah, makes sense now.
So let's start on my left then. And I'm not sure if anyone here is mute. Just to do a sign or whatever, so I understand if you don't want to talk. But immobilizer, is that how I should pronounce it? Do you have any suggestions for what kind of topics would be interesting to have a speaker present? Could be anything.
Okay.
Okay, next.
You get 5 seconds.
Let's see. We'll take a second round and see. Wetware.
5 seconds, no answer.
I'm getting heavily into NFTs at the minute, so anyone connected to that side of things and things about that sort of topic.
Non-fungible tokens. Are we talking about that?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the hottest subject at the moment on the, what is it called? This
I disapprove.
Clubhouse. It's so many Clubhouse rooms talking about NFTs.
Yeah.
Let's see if anyone else wants to hear that. Any other suggestion, or we proceed with Robert? Okay, Robert, you're up.
Bitcoin for dummies, or how to heat your basement with mining equipment.
How to heat your basement with mining
Please
equipment.
tell us about that,
Perfect. NFTs and heating up the basement. Okay, ZZ, you're up.
Yeah, I am into your project. I will talk about more sometimes with your project that you told before with the office and like that with Tom, Peter, and you. We can have something together. We can make like a project. That's very interesting. Yeah.
After the formal part of the meeting, the creative working group for it.
Yeah, nice.
And as soon as we have met and discussed, we can present something about it.
Exactly, and that's a good thing that you mentioned, because we can have speakers presenting different subjects, and when we have projects more like we want to do something, we will assign, like Robert suggests, a group, like maybe 4 or 5 people that want to be involved in that specific project. And then you will actually have time to meet anytime you like. That up to this group to decide when they meet, what world, or physically or virtually or telephone or whatever you like. So that's kind of 2 different ways of, So we do either projects or like someone speaking about something, like a presentation. So anything else, CC, you are interested in hearing more about, or any topics you would like to know more about?
I need to think about that. Yeah,
sure. I'll go next round. Sorry, what you were saying, Emilian?
Oh, I was just talking my friend Improviser. So this is my friend. It's an Improviser. So he's a new VRcher. He's a new personal. He's a new account name. So I don't know if I work here, if I work this place, if I met someone. I mean, I can work everyone and help everyone. Yes, I really do, and I do play VR chips of stuff. And I don't know what I am doing it. Okay, yeah, I know this is kind of weird. That's how it is. Yeah, it's really okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Very well, very welcome. We are just going around the table, checking what people are interested in hearing about. So let's continue with Better Butter.
Yeah.
Anything? Shoulders? Okay, we proceed. Svea Y. Arms, crosses. Okay, Muddies. Hands. Laserlink. No interests here.
I don't know.
It could be anything. It could be technology stuff, it could be gaming stuff, it could be coaching or like, what do you say, like anything. Development. Trin, we have another Swede, I think.
No idea.
Any suggestions what you would find interesting to come back another Tuesday?
No. I have no idea at the moment.
Don't worry, let's see. Too bad, too fast. I like all these usernames. Do you have any suggestions?
I don't have anything, sorry man. Nah, I don't have anything.
That's cool. Hey Petron. But Mr. Swede, John Stapler, you have a lot of ideas, I can see it.
Well, hello. Well, maybe, shit.
History of IKEA?
What is it called? History of IKEA, that sounds like a good one. No, but maybe building a furniture? No, never mind. Philosophy or something. I don't know.
That's cool. Something more philosophical. I'll try to learn that word.
Yes.
Anything else until next round, or should I proceed on the other side? Philosophy. Okay, Thomas.
I get one.
Okay, let's 2 seconds, Tom. I'll get back to you. Someone said I get one.
Okay.
Was it lazy?
Right here.
Yeah.
Bada. Here you are.
How to make avatars for dummies.
Yeah, that's a good one. We had a plan.
There's a lot of people
that's
on
good.
VR chat that don't know how to make avatars.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And should it be like the really simple one online, or should it be more like into how to use Unity and Blender and stuff?
Well, Unity and Blender is already mostly needed for making avatars, either from scratch, and Unity even for if you just want to edit an avatar you just bought.
Yeah, but the one I have is like I don't use anything. I just click on a website. So I guess we are talking about the more serious like Blender, Unity type of avatar.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Good idea. Might be.
Can I ask a question about it?
Maybe that we might have to do like a group about that, because I don't think our half-hour sessions is going to be enough, because that's kind of yeah. But we do have Benza and CC and Silvercherry. That are 3 people that I know work with Blender, Unity, and avatars and worlds. So we for sure could organize such a thing. That's a good idea. Thank you. Did anyone else get any idea on this side? Otherwise, I proceed with Thomas. Now, Tom. Sorry for.
Yeah, I had almost the same suggestion that we should have the basics of how to figure out some simple things like making an avatar. I mean, putting the logo or something. I mean, a little bit more than what we are trying to look simple. The one we are doing very simple, yes, but I'm not sure if you can improve it. So if you get a time, maybe one time to just the whole meeting. I mean, the whole presentation.
Yep.
To have
Let's do maybe a full-time presentation, and for anyone who wants to get more in depth, they can make like a small group that continue outside of the meetings to learn more about how to do avatars and worlds and stuff. I think that's a good idea. Many people are interested in that kind of stuff. Did anyone wave their hand, or was it just my brain that picked up something? Oh, okay. Bitman 360.
Yes.
Do you have any suggestion? What?
No, I don't. I don't. But I was actually hearing of Tom that there was this personal talks happening, and I thought it was a really nice thing. I would like to have it actually while I'm here as well.
Yep. Yeah, Ego Talk. If that's what you mean, we try to have Ego Talk. Anyone that is interested in having Ego Talk will at some point get a chance to tell about their own story. We have had quite many, so we'll continue having Ego Talks for those who are willing to do that. Absolutely.
Oh, awesome.
We have Elin Fu. Probably mispronounced it totally, but mute or just no ideas. That's fine either way. Anton.
I'll see you later, John.
Anton Keller or Killer Keller.
Yes. I do not know if it's appropriate for the formal meetings or not, but I think it might be beneficial to have somewhat of a strategy session for this Rotary Club to more figure out what we do want to get out of the club. I think that way maybe it will be easier to come up with these different topics, etc.
That's a
So maybe a strategy session, and then setting up systems for how we do certain things.
Yeah, I agree. At some meetings, we should actually spend the whole meeting trying to figure out how to work better or more efficient, or make it more interesting, or make it more so that we become like a real Rotary Club in short, like a strategy.
Yeah.
I guess it could be like,
Yeah,
as
I think
we have,
that would be beneficial.
we will have ego talks, right? So maybe that's also something we should have once in a while, like maybe once a month, or at least, yeah, something like that. Each fourth meeting or something, maybe we shouldn't have any planned speaker, and just have this kind of session where everyone can talk, and we can discuss and plan for service projects or upcoming meetings.
Yeah.
Would that be a
Agreed.
solution?
Yeah.
Great, good suggestion. I
think that would be great.
Mochi, welcome. I don't know if you missed the beginning, but this is Rotary.click, a Rotary Club in a virtual world, the first one of its kind. And we are going around the table, listening in what people are interested in hearing, because we have a speaker every Tuesday. And today we didn't have one, so instead we ask around what people want to hear in the future. So do you have any suggestions that would make you come back here on next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that? Nope. Okay, then hang around and we'll continue with OPSV. Nope. Okay, then we proceed with Benson.
Okay. I don't really have a specific word for this, but I think I would call it a stupidity crisis. So, like, what makes people very stupid at social media?
Ah, okay. But like the theme of the talk would be about people, social media, and
No, like
stupidity.
How people are typing stuff that makes people mad.
Trolls and stuff.
Yeah, kind of like if they do like a long meaning, that kind of makes people mad. Maybe they have to keep it short and simple and not offend anyone, and they have to do it very nicely. Because if you don't do a very appealing text to send to everyone in social media, they can maybe get offended or not read it or something.
Okay. Yes, so I get the type of meeting. Would it be like something we can have use of ourselves,
like
in how we
your social
exactly
connection?
I get you. That's
improving the social connection with text.
Yeah. I get you. I actually this morning it was like a similar, I guess, talk I was participating in, actually, about how to. That was more like how to present yourself and your own social media, and how to like build your own brand and stuff. But it's somehow related, I guess. Wow, there's so much things going on here now. Yeah, sorry, Vincent.
Okay, you can go to him. You can go to him
No,
now.
I just it was just a lot of stuff flying around me, so I got confused. You were saying?
Okay. Well, I looked at the VRChat event chat in Discord.
Yep.
And I saw you typed something in the chat over there, and I saw no one answered you. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, it didn't really get any attention there. I tried to get some people to join us in the recording last week. But I don't think we got a single one.
They don't really answer. Well, there is one problem with that. They don't really answer to like recording stuff. They're more like event stuff. Not a thing you can do once. Like something that happens multiple times.
Okay, yeah. I get you. Well, but I still think this
meeting.
The type of subject you are suggesting, I think it's interesting. So we just have to find,
Yeah, I think it's more a text improval.
Yeah, the problem is just to find later on. Next step of this process, I guess, is to find, well, who should we invite then? Like, who can talk about this? Who is the best speaker to present this? But that's the next problem. So for now, every suggestion
you
is
can go
good.
to him now, okay?
Mr. Tom.
I'm finished talking.
Perfect, Tom.
It's a great idea, and it's to find a good speaker is not a problem. It's a challenge. Okay?
Thank you, Tom, for reminding me that it's a challenge and not a problem.
Words are important. Words are important, Lena.
Yeah, it is. It is.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking with you. So I guess my idea is an extension of yours, actually, Benzo. I'm curious about the digital self versus the analog self. There is this dichotomy, if you like, between who you are in the real world, wherever you guys are right now in the real world. Your identity there and your identity online.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to explore that space, or not that space, but that connection.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm not sure what you would call it, but I believe it's something to do with the digital self. You have you have yourself, and then you have your digital self.
Yeah.
And that's something that I would be very, very curious to hear from, like, a professional I guess it'd be some sort of psychologist come techno person that would have like a sociologist, probably.
Yeah, I agree. That would be really interesting.
I reckon I could find that person. Whether or not I can get them in here is another question, but I would be certainly up for trying.
Yep. Perfect. You have any other suggestion?
Not right now. I think one is enough.
Perfect. So now we have our two mutes here. We have Ducky Duckson and Silver Cherry. Do you have anything to add, or you want to add it in texting? I mean, on Discord in that case. Because me and sign language is terrible. In that case, Nichols, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I don't have any suggestion right now. I'll write something in the group if I have an idea later on.
Perfect. And since you are here now, Nichols, could I ask you, meanwhile we are talking, could you write down the name of the people in this room? It's just about 20 people, so sorry for that, but if you could help me with that, it would be really helpful.
Send them to the group. Yeah, don't worry.
Thank you, because I plan to do that, but I'm also on the live stream, so I don't want to. Yeah, Robert.
I think it could be interesting to have very basic presentations that we record, because that would be a way for external speakers to learn how to come in here and be a part of this.
So once again, to have a.
So, for example, how to make this really simple avatar, and how to come in here and present something. We need that recorded, because we like to attract speakers that are not here.
In that case, I'll add that as improvement, because that's something we would need to produce and maybe publish on like a website or something. That's a good idea. Should it only be for speakers or also members? It might be, I mean, useful to make both one for our new members, potential members, and one for speakers that will speak in our meeting. That's a good idea. So I think we'll just take one more round, and this time I won't ask everyone. I will just look around.
Linus.
Yep, Benson.
Linus, you forgot a million.
A million. Sorry. I thought I had gone all the way, but I
am
forgot.
gonna use text to speech cause someone is taking to bathroom like taking to shower, so yeah, I have to be quiet.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You use.
Yeah, I have to be quiet. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Do you have anything you want to add? Or...
I'm gonna type something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna add something. Hold on. I'm just gonna type it.
Yep. You type, and I'll hear it later on. Let's wait for that and.
Don't walk away like you didn't see anything. Or float away.
And we have a few other people that is hiding. But yeah. Like Butter. What was his name? Oh shit.
Let me just speak. I don't need to type something. So yes, I have so many stuff to do. So I can also upload pictures on a Snapchat and Twitters and Radiant. So yes, and I can draw any stuff if I want. If I become a VR chat developer to become a VR chat team, if I get some many stuff on my menus like dev do some stuff, like I can draw, I can make an world of servers, I can make energies, I can upload and update it to VR chat. I can make a settings an option to be not stuck and fits in a repo box some stuff.
So you do work with worlds and avatars and making stuff? You do it like on commission, like a consultant, or?
Yes, I really do work my job. So, but what happens if I leave? I get fired. So, yeah, I just want to get many money as a user. So yes, if I get many subscribers, for everyone can like it to me. So yeah, because I don't want to lose any stuff. So yeah.
I'm not sure how this fits into our current discussion though, but you are welcome to I mean join on our Tuesdays, but for now we just try to focus on what we can do in this specific community, in this specific world on the Tuesday meetings to make people interested to come back and listen.
Yeah, I have no idea what I say, but I do communities and checking people how he's doing something pretty good. So yeah, thank you. It was a good story. So
yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
It's a turn.
Well, I think this time I won't just ask everyone around the table. I just want to see if anyone like got any inspiration from what everyone else said. If there is anyone who feel like they haven't been got a chance to speak out or say suggestion. Otherwise, we'll Robert, CC, Maddis, and the Swedish team over here. Any additional ideas? I think Lucas, you are new here, right? Are you also?
Oh yeah.
Are you also Swedish, or where are you from?
I'm from the police station.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. You are welcome either way, wherever you're from. And we lost Tom, I think. Well, he was the one suggesting that we try to see a pattern with all of this. I don't know if I saw any pattern, but at least I got some good ideas and that.
I did see a pattern.
Yeah, go ahead, Benson.
I saw that someone wanted to create an avatar very simply.
Yeah, avatar, actually, yeah, you're right. That came back several times. To make avatars, to work with Unity, work with Blender, and also to make the simple avatars, the one similar to what I'm using, I guess. That's one thing, definitely. Ego talks, we one thing that we can continue with.
Two ties. So that was the one I was having, and the guy that was
Yeah, you're right.
and Stacy and Robert
About
was those was the two ties.
like social media and VR and your digital self, or however Tom described it, like, and the connection between
So
your physical
it's
self.
neither social media or the one Robert told you. So those two are a tie, and mostly of the people want to see a simple avatar making.
Yeah, let's try to get that into the plan for upcoming weeks. But for next week, we have a plan. Dan disappeared, but Dan will talk next week. Kind of an ego talk that was also suggested. So let's plan that for. Should we already now add something for the upcoming week after that, or should we maybe try to find a give it some time to find a proper speaker on that subject? Maybe you or CC could do something about the Unity and Blender and how to make avatars.
I work in Unity. So
Yes, we are trying to improve the main core of everything, but we can't do like a lot of things, because if you do too much, we can actually lose a lot of interest in people joining.
Yeah, but I mean to do like more like
I've
a
seen it
presentation
happen.
or something.
I like put in too much stuff to like a project, and some people got annoyed about it and they left.
Yeah, we don't have to make much more stuff to this world, but many people wanted to see examples on how to make
the main
something.
core is mostly best to upgrade.
Yep.
So main core and those little bits in the end is later.
So how could we do such a presentation about how to work with avatars in this kind of like world where we can't really share screen or anything?
Very simple. It's mostly two things. Download Unity, download the SK2, because those are the most easy tools to use.
But maybe it's better to do that over Discord then, right? Because on Discord we can simply share screen, show stuff. It like
I can make a long text to explain it.
yeah, I think people enjoy more to like see it practically done. At least me, I'm not so good at reading big text. I prefer watching someone who knows what they are doing and trying to get inspired.
How about a voice recording?
Yeah, voice recording or movies better. Yeah, Anton, go ahead.
Yeah, like a voice recording you can play and you can listen to.
True.
I think this is exactly why the strategic session is so important, so that we can have all of these things figured out before we go on different topics. Because I think if we try to come up with the solution when the problem occurs, of course we need to do that in some cases, but I think the however much we can prevent the problem from being a problem, I think is good. So I think the strategic call or the strategic session is really important to avoid these situations.
Yeah, so that we have already a strategy or plan how to handle such things, because it's
yeah.
It's always I mean
I think
it's not the first time.
A lot of waste
yeah, it's far from the first time we are discussing how we can do certain types of presentation and talks and stuff. So let's try to have one of those strategic meetings, maybe already in 2 weeks' time. So we can.
Or just simply leave the topic to another day.
Yeah. Let's push it till tomorrow, right? Okay, time is 8 o'clock, and usually this is around the time where I end the stream. And people who want to stay around, talk to each other, just discuss any topics, go ahead and do that. But for me, I'm just going to say thank you for everyone who decided to stay around. And I hope to see as many of you as possible next Tuesday, same time, 7 o'clock Swedish time.
Today's record.
And
24 people here now. That's record.
Yeah, that's amazing. So thank you very much. I'll just run off to a corner of the world.
Thank you.
Turn off the stream, and I'll come back after that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where is the... Okay. Thanks for today, guys and girls.